Alright, welcome folks. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm just going to check my sound real quick and then we'll get started. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Right, perfect. Alright, so I am going to be doing some scrapping. Got a whole bunch of electronic boards and whatnot ready to pull apart. So we're going to grab all the gold off there. Going to any copper or aluminium we find, we'll do that as well. I might just quickly go look at this thing here. So this is a CD player that I was going to throw away, but figured maybe I'll see what we can find on there. Bit of silver on there. So let's do that. Let's open this thing up real quick. Alrighty. There we go. Got the screwdriver set out. I'm going to need Phillips. I think it's this one here. Oh, that's too thick. Let's give this one a go. There we go, that's better. Now, hang on. There's one here as well. I'll put all the screws in this little bucket. Okay. Now, let's see if we can see if there's anything worthwhile in these CD drives. I've actually opened one up before, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's anything worthwhile in there. All these screws that I'm pulling out, we'll keep those, just take them to a scrap yard as well. Okay, there's that. Yeah, it's all plastic. Whoop. What have we got in here? Seems to be all plastic. What have we got in here? So, nothing really on there. What's this in here? Something in there. Okay. Oh. Okay. What is that in there? Yeah. Found some screws. Let's undo that. Nice. So, plastic can go in the bin. Oh, that'll be the, is that the motor? Yeah, that should be the motor. Put this out. Get rid of that. That motor should have some, hang on, is it a motor? Yeah. Should have some copper in that. Okay, throw that away. There we go. Got a motor here. There'll definitely be some copper in there. Sure of it. How do we get this one open though? Yeah, we might leave that one for later. I'll add it to my pile of copper over here. As you can see, I've got quite a few copper coils to get through. Alright, let's get back to this thing here. So, there's some gold. So gold or silver? Ugh. So these strips have silver on them. So what I'll do is I'll cut those off, and then there it is there. Throw that in there. We'll keep all the silver separate. Yeah, what do we got here? Throw that away. There we go, some more. Go. Alright, what do we got in here? Any gold or copper? That's the laser. It's pretty cool. This thing here, is that another motor? I think it's another motor in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think there's much in these disk drives, CD drives. That's all just a laser. Yeah, nothing really there. Don't see any gold. What's this one? Look at my magnifying glass. Alright, so nothing really on this drive, so we'll throw that away. What about this? Is there copper in there? Pretty sure there's copper in there. How can I get this open? Yeah, you can see it. Can you see it? The copper in there? It's all in there. Nice. I'll do that later. Put it in the copper pile. Alright. Next. So these boards are actually off a TV. Inside of a TV. I'll just peel this plastic off. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut these into strips. So there's actually gold in between here as well in the chips, so we're going to keep all that. So what we'll do, cut that one like that. That one will go across. That. We'll cut off as much excess board we can. Okay, so there we go, all the gold plating there. Oh, where's the camera? There we go. All of that we'll put aside. This one here, it's all got gold in there. We'll keep all that. Actually, we'll cut that. Okay, what's next? Sony. A Sony chip here. Let's have a look. Stuck on that pretty good. Now, let's have a look. There are some gold pins in here. Wonder if it's worth there's gold pins along there and there. And then anywhere else, there's gold pins in there. There we go, that's the gold off there. And then the USB ones don't have any. The HDMI ones do. Question is, can I get them off? Yes, nice. That was beautifully done. There it is. So all these gold pins are worth something. Some there. Okay, so we've got a few gold pins in there. Alright, so this board didn't really have much on there. It's got an Ethernet there. I wonder what this was off. I think, I mean, no, that was off a TV, yeah. Ah, here's a good one. Camera angle a bit more. Here we've got quite a bit of copper on this one. Look at that, copper, 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 aluminium, aluminium. This one's pretty good. Alright, let's get these off. There's one. There's another one. All right. Another one. There's copper in here as well. Alright, so that's all the copper off the board. So these are all the copper. Let's get the aluminium off. Okay, that's that one. Okay. One. Okay, there's another copper here. Hello. There we go. Some more copper here. And I think that's it. I think that's all copper off there. There wasn't really any gold on this one. It was all copper. I don't know what this board was off, but if you know, do type it in the comments or in a chat if you're live. But I think that one is done. Now, I'm only looking for gold and silver and copper. Mainly gold and copper. And aluminium. There probably is other stuff on here that's worth taking off and scrapping. Unfortunately, I don't know if any of this other stuff is worth anything. I'm sure it is. I mean, someone will probably want these wherever they are to replace on their boards, or I don't know. But for now, it's just stuff I don't care about, so let's just go in the bin. So, here we go, we've got some aluminium. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coils of copper. It all adds up. I'm going to chuck that over here on my big pile of copper that I already have. Let's see. Got another board. So we definitely got some gold in there. Aluminium. Bit of gold there. So let's start with this first. Let's pull these off. As you can see, gold pins on either end. So we'll just cut that. Okay, there we go. Trying to get rid of any excess materials that, so when we melt it down, there's less shit to be removed, basically. So throw that over there. Now, next, oh, look at that. There's a chip under here. Stuck on there pretty good, but look at that, it's got gold under there as well. I want that. There'll be all metal pins under this one. Don't think I can get that off though without soldering or melting the back. It's a shame. Let's get this thing off. Whoop. So a little bit of gold there. Put that. Alright. What else we got here? Okay, get all these black tabs out of there. And then what we'll do is we'll just cut it off so I don't want to damage it and lose those gold pins that are in there. So I'd rather just cut it and then we'll remove it from the board later by melting it down. Okay, there we go. Let's see, anything else? I really want to take this chip off, but I don't really know how. Oh, oh shit, hang on. Oh shit. Look at that. Just bent the shit out of it and it's coming off. Alright. Let's see what we got. No, there's no gold plating there. Damn, there seems to be gold plating on top of it. Like there's like a tiny strip, but that's about it. Damn. Oh well, at least we know for next time. So that one's done. So we managed to get some gold pins. Put that away. And some aluminium. We need to get this shit off there first. Stuck on there pretty good. Breaking it. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay. Much better. Now we just got the aluminium. Alright, next, so like a soundboard. I'm going to check my messages real quick. No messages, alright, good. Alright, now let's see what we can find on this thing. Let's see if there's anything underneath here. Nope, nothing there. Okay, so what's left? Ah, here we go. The USB. I mean the HDMI ports. Should have something for us. Possibly. Oops. Dropped it. Let's have a look. There we go. There's some gold pins in there. There we are. So we can get that off there and melt that down. Here's another one. Another one. What about these? That's another one here. There we go. USB one, I'll have a couple in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, what have we got here? Just checking my stream again. Okay. What have we got? Alright. We have some, there we go, some gold in there. Gold in there. I don't think there's going to be one in there. This one's been hard to get off. Is there gold in there? No. This one here should be there. Yeah, there it is. Hiding under the plastic. Okay, I think that's it. Hang on, what's this? Oh, hello. We have copper. Tiny little copper rolls. I'll take those. Okay, we've got the copper rolls. That's good. It's very good. Get rid of that. So, we've got some gold there. These two are good. Yeah, we'll melt that down. See if I can get some of this metal off it though. There we go. There we go. Any excess stuff we can pull off. It's going to help us later when we're melting it down. There we go. The less contamination there is, the easier it is to get. We'll get these off. Okay. Next, look at this. Jesus. Aluminium, copper, 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 copper. There's a lot of copper there. Okay. First things first, let's see if we can get these screws out of there, because that's going to make it a lot easier trying to get these off. Stuck on there a bit. Have to pull that one off. There we go. Look at that. go. Aluminium. Alright, one more aluminium to go. Actually, let's get these copper coils off first. Look at that, some nice copper there. There's copper in there as well. Oh, hello. That's a new one. There's copper in there as well. Nice. There we go. Bit copper in there as well. These 3 screws are pretty tight. Alright, some more aluminium. Now, what have we got under there? Nothing. Oh, hang on. So there's some coils of copper right here. There we go. There we go. And I think that's it. So, get it right here, eh? Look at that, nice. And these we still got to pull apart, so we'll add them to my pile, giant pile of copper that I already have that I need to pull apart. Actually, let me get a container for that. Okay. There we go. So there's all my copper coils that I gotta break down and pull out all the copper. Here's what I've done so far. As you can see, there's quite a bit in there. Quite a bit in there. This. Okay. Alright folks, here we go. Let's clean this up a bit. And what do we got next? Aluminium. Possibly some gold in there. Definitely got some gold here. And those. And definitely some gold in there. So this is off an older style TV. Now the older TVs will always have more gold in them than I think the newer ones don't have as much gold. But the older ones will have more gold than the newer ones. Yeah. Come on, get off. Yeah, some gold pins there. There's some gold. Perfect. There we go. Some gold pins in there. And there we go, with some more gold pins. What else? What are these? Ah, look at that. Copper. Look at that. Hello, copper. Welcome, welcome. That's quite a few of them, actually. Two more coils, very good. What else we got? There we go. This aluminium. Chip stuck on that one. There we go. Chip stuck on that one. That's annoying. There we go. There we go. Come on. Off you get. Come on, get off. There we go. Just want the aluminium. The rest is rubbish. Alright, let's have a look. See if we missed anything. And there is nothing. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing there. Is there gold in there? No. Alright, I think that's it for this board. That's all done. So, got a lot of copper and some gold out of it. So I'll go in here. Let's give my workbench a bit of a clean. A lot of debris everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's do one more. Let's see what I got. Okay. Oh, Jesus, look at this, guys. That's amazing. Look at all that. Aluminium, copper, 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 aluminium, copper, 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 copper. No gold, I don't think, but that's okay. We got plenty of copper. Got another aluminium there as well. Let's get that off first. Checking my messages. Just a bit of spam. Alright, sorry. Just had to ban someone on Twitch because they're not a real person. Alright, let's get back to this board. So this is the last board I'm doing for today. So basically, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of e-waste that I'm trying to get through, just scrapping everything I can off it. Then once I've done that, I'm going to do some videos on how to get, for instance, for the gold, I'm going to do some videos to show you how to get the gold off the boards, or the pins, or whatever they're stuck to, and then yeah, I'll be showing you how to get it off. And then the copper, removing the copper wiring from whatever they're on, and so forth. And then once that's done, then I'll show you how to refine the gold and yeah, process it and refine it back to pure gold. That's a bit hard to get off. Okay. coil. Oops. Now, some more copper over here. Yep. There we go. Look at that one. Nice. Trying to get a good angle on it. There we go. Oops. There we are. Stuck on there pretty good. Oh, there we go, got that one off. There we go, another one in there. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. What else? Aluminium. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Nice. And that's it for this board. She's done. That was... Oh, I found another one there. Right. Clean this up a bit. Oh, there's a gold pins there. Yeah, I'll put that in here. There we go. So folks, I think that is it for today. I still have like so many boards to get through. Like, I don't think you understand how many boards. It's crazy. Here's another one. That's old school. Oh yeah. So this looks like there's gold in there. Definitely some there and there. Back over here. What's this? What's that? Oh, that's copper in there as well. That's really tiny. I'm not going to worry about that. That's just too small. It's too fiddly. This one, oh, this one is good. So these blue ones, let's just try that again. Yeah, that's going to be a pain to get out. Too small. These blue ones are just the right size to be able to pull them apart. Yeah. What have we got under here? Hello. That's aluminium. We'll keep that. Look at that, there's a chip right here. Wonder if I can. There wouldn't be anything under there anyway. No. Oh, look at that. Just pulled it completely off. Exposing the gold wires. There we go. Keep that in here. Look at that, straight off. Some more gold pins. Some more. Look at that. Some more gold pins. Jeez, I might as well finish this board, eh? I was going to stop, but I got carried away. Yep, there's some gold in there. Go. Look at that. Yeah, it's only the tip. I won't worry about that. I'm going to chuck that. I've got so much of this stuff already to get through. Won't worry about the really small bits and pieces. Okay, so I think that's probably it for today. So next time you'll see me, I do have some more boards to get through. Hey, we even got a motherboard. Look at that. Nice. There we go, some more copper and aluminium. Oh my god. So much of it. Look at this. Holy crap. Talk about old school, eh? Look at all that copper and aluminium. Okay. There we go. So that's going to be for next week. So do join me next week. Just make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be able to see when I'm on, or you can watch the video later. Either way, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you see me missing anything that I should be scrapping as well, always happy to learn from others. But that is it for now. Alright, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.